Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we've got a dual showcase for you. So we're showcasing two of the new free-to-play EZA units. So we're going to do this Angel Goku, and we're going to pair him with the Goten. They actually link really well together, and all three of these free-to-play units, including the Ultimate Gohan, I'll do a separate video for Ultimate Gohan, but they all link really well together, and their passives kind of are all Goku family related, and even some more directly, like Goten actually wants an Angel Goku on rotation with them. So since they're kind of meant to be used together, I'm going to showcase them together here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Goku first. So 77% for Otherworld Warriors for his free-to-play leader skill, and then physical type 50%. His super attack effect raises attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage, and a medium chance to stun. So the stun chance could definitely be useful. Defense plus 159, attack plus 159, and disables enemy guard for 7 turns from the start of turn. Attack plus 59 and high chance of evading starting from the 8th turn from start of battle, plus an additional defense plus 20 up to 59% with each attack evaded when there's an ally whose name includes Goten Kid on the team, and then key plus 2 plus an additional attack and defense 59% when there's an ally whose name includes Goten Kid attacking in the same turn, and then Goku family category allies 1 key and 30% attack and defense. So this guy's quite interesting, and you can see very much wants to be paired with the Goten, right? For his passive, and then Goten for his own passive as well. So we're going to have to see. They're going to have to be pretty darn good, considering the teams that they're on, that like you would actually want to run them on rotation. I think for sure, like in units that require free-to-play units, there definitely would be a good rotation. But we'll see how they're looking here on a fully built team. Now, something to digest here is that he gets up to 60% extra defense for dodging, so you have to dodge 3 times. The problem with this is his dodge doesn't kick in until after 8 turns. So it's one of these passives that's kind of built to work against him, because in long events, most of those bosses like disable dodge on the last phase. So by the time you actually get to start dodging, he might not be able to do it anyways, right? So I kind of did something a little bit different. I actually built this guy full dodge. So he's got 22 dodge. Because here's the other thing that happens, right? His attack plus 159 only lasts for 7 turns. So what's going to happen is when you get to the point where you can evade, you actually lose 100% of that attack. So I kind of want to see him at full potential. So by giving him dodge, my hope is we could dodge 3 times before the 7th turn or before the 8th turn, and then we could see him with like full defense and full attack. So that's kind of the goal that I'm going for here. We'll see if it works or not. If anything else, he does have like all 3 of these units, what's interesting is they're all like support units. So if anything, they all could have some viability as a floating support if you're really desperate for one or don't have something better, right? So let's go ahead, and he's all like basically low level link there. Let's take a look at Goten. So Goten here is a youth 77% lead and then 50% for STR. He greatly raises defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage, and lowers attack. That's a really good combo. Raising defense and lowering attack is probably one of the better combos you can have. So really like that super attack effect. And then his passive is attack and defense 150. He gets another 50% attack and defense if there's an ally whose name includes Goku, Angel, or Trunks Kid on the team. So that's good that they just have to be on the team, because like Trunks Kid, he actually doesn't like link well with any of the Trunkses. So like if you wanted to run this Goten on rotation with somebody else that he links better with, and then have Trunks on the other rotation, he would still get that part of the passive. He gets Key 5. Key 5 and all allies attack, defense, and chance of performing a crit plus 10% if there's a Goku, Angel, or Trunks Kid in the same turn. So he does give crit chance, which is really interesting. And the additional, and the additional attack and defense 10%. That's decent, right? And then Goku's family key 1 and attack and defense 30, right? So what's going to happen is he's actually going to be a 40%. Yeah, 40% support if you have a Trunks Kid or Goku on rotation. So very, very good support unit here. We're going to see what he's looking like in theory. I did go more additionals on him because I like that stacking defense on that super attack effect. And then, yeah, low-level links there. All right, let's see how these guys are looking. So our first rotation here, we got Goten in rotation 2. We've got Goku in rotation 1. So I'm going to float Goku off here. But Goku just like, with only 2 links, 119k defense, not the craziest, right? He is going to get a little bit of defense on super, right? He's got a defense raise there. And I don't think he gets any other defense here. I just got to double check this. No, but if he starts evading, he'll start to get more defense, right? And we don't have a Goten on rotation, so he's not getting that part of his passive either. So it'll take us a little bit here, but we'll kind of see what... Oh, actually, I should be missing super attacks here. But here's the thing, like, yeah, the key is, like, really a struggle here for this Goku right now. So, yeah, we're going to miss a super anyway. So, really got to get him set up with the Goten so he looks really good. And can super attack easily, have his links, have his key that he needs, all that stuff, right? Okay, yeah, this Goku's going to finish off anyway, so that's fine. What I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to leave these two STR Gokus together on rotation. I'll just transform one into Gohan, and they'll be perfect linking partners. Like, they are not a bad rotation. So that'll be actually kind of fun to do. All right, so Goten's going to stay on rotation. I'm going to keep him on rotation with the version Z Goku. The version Z Goku actually links really well with the Angel Goku. So what's Goten looking like? All right, 183k starter turn. Much better than the Goku. He's going to get a great defense raise, which I believe is a 50% raise. So after supering, he's going to be looking pretty good. And then he is getting the boost there. And then he is leaving a little bit of stats on the table for not having a Goku on rotation. So not actually bad on the defense, considering what he is, right, as a free-to-play unit. Once again, it's not going to be like red zone viable defense, but could definitely be viable in most content, I would think. All right, what's Goten's attack stack going to look like here? All right, 2 mil. So, like, nothing too crazy there. But if you think of the Goten more as, like, a floating support unit, like, that's not bad, right? This is kind of the same thing I said with the Super Strike Trunks. Like, in today's game, here's the thing. Like, power creep, like, wow, 6 mil. Like, almost 6 mil for version Z. Now, that's what I call a support unit with some kick. That version Z Goku is still one of the best free-to-plays in the game, by the way. Very good. But that's what I'm talking about, right? Like, in today's game, like, just the way the power creep is, like, to be a viable on-rotation unit, I feel like you've got to be hitting bare minimum 4 mil with maybe additionals or some other gimmicks in your kit, right? To, like, be a viable on-rotation unit. So the problem that I'm already going to be seeing here with this Angel Goku and Goten is that, like, they really want, like, that specific unit to be on rotation, but I don't know that I would consider any of these, like, rotation units, right? All right, here's the problem. I really, really need to super with the friend Goku because they've already supered twice. So I'm going to try to drop. Oh my god, that dropped terrible. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the friend Goku can at least get a super, and then I think I can transform them into Gohan next turn. I just wanted to make sure I get that one super attack in with that friend unit. Okay. So I'm pretty sure the friend one is the one that double super turn on. Wow, 5 mil. Love this Goku Gohan unit. They're so good. But yeah, that's going to be the issue with a lot. Like, unless the free-to-play units have, like, a really cool, like, utility type gimmick to them, if you're just doing kind of like a stats type unit or like an on-rotation unit, like, they've got to be hitting really hard to make it worth it, right? The crazy thing is like, I feel like they haven't done as good a job with free-to-play units since the 6-year anniversary, and I don't know if they thought they, like, went too crazy or whatever, but, like, I still consider, like, Master Roshi, the Tiana Roshi, like, those are still super stellar free-to-play units, but, like, a lot of these other ones haven't been nearly as great. All right, so Goku's going to be getting all 7 links here in the middle. So now let's see how they're looking. All right, so now that we've got the proper rotation, we want to see, because if this rotation does really well, then maybe it's more viable than I think. We'll see. So Goku now 182k started turn defense. He's going to get a little bit of a defense raise. They're looking a little bit better. And once again, that Goku doesn't have any stacks of his defense from dodging. So if we can maybe squeak in a dodge, that would be good as well. And then Goten, 192k defense with a great raise. He's going to be like 300k plus defense after supering. So Goten actually looking pretty good defensively here. Once again, 300k isn't going to be red zone viable, but pretty decent for what he is here. But I'm thinking, because all of these are basically support units, you'd maybe find a team build where the Goten's floating around. Yeah, 2.3. I mean, the attack stat isn't there for an on-rotation unit, right? Like, I definitely don't want to be running 2.3 mil on rotation. And then Goku at 2.8. That's okay, right? It's an okay attack stat. Hey, we got a dodge. We got a dodge. That's my hidden potential dodge coming through there. So he's got an extra 20% defense. So let's watch that moving forward here. Goku's got to get 2 more dodges to max out his defense, but that's cool that we kind of hit that. I think it's intriguing, like, if they ever did do, like, a really long event, right, where we'll let Gohan take a bunch of hits here and build up his guard chance. I think it would be cool if Dokkan did come out with, like, really long events that, like, where they didn't disable dodge. I know they're going to be, and they can ban Tech Khalifa if they want to, right? Like, just ban Tech Khalifa, that's fine. But I would like something for, like, long events, not only that allow you to dodge, but also allow you to debuff. Like, let you stun, let you seal. Because units like the AGL Trunks, like, you can just never see him at full potential. Because by the time he transforms, his transform states wants to have debuffed enemies. But when are you ever going to see that? Because by the time he transforms, if it's a long event, the enemies always disable that crap. Like, they've got to do, like, why not just make something, like, insanely hard? And then, like, it basically requires you to stun, seal, or debuff just to survive. That would be fine. Like, I'd be fine with an event like that, right? But when these long events are so static and predictable, it's like, all right, build up defense. Now they're going to start hitting hard. Oh, now they're going to disable everything. And it's just kind of like the same shtick. Like, we need a different type of long event. I was kind of excited about the collection of epic battles. Like, I kind of liked that format. I know not everyone's a fan of it, but I really enjoyed the epic battles, and they just haven't done those since the Namek celebration. I would love to see more of those come through. Okay, so Goten now 194k defense. Yeah, Goku, we definitely noticed that jump, right? 221k defense. Let's put Goku in slot 1 and see if we can't hit another dodge here or two. That would be really cool. All right, so we'll do that. Now, keep in mind, like, these attack stats we're seeing in defense stats, these are on, like, triple supported rotations. Give me a dodge. Nope, he didn't. Okay. What do we take in here? Yeah, still took 66k. And then 2.5 mil. So, like, it's even a stretch just to get these 2.5 mil attack stats, because these aren't typical rotations you're going to be running. And then 2.3, like, totally maxed out, like, best type of situation. Now, they are level 1 links, but you're not going to gain, like, 2 mil on links, right? Like, that's what they need to be viable on rotation. You see, like, this Gohan floating just did a 2 mil attack set as a floating support. So I think the problem is I don't know that I'm ever going to use these guys. Like, I see them maybe more viable as a floating support. It just has to be some type of team build that's maybe limited, where for some reason you need to use them, right? So Gohan's only going to be able to take 2 hits here, so he's actually not going to get guaranteed guard. That's fine. I'm not too worried about him, to be honest. He's going to be okay. All right, so we'll let this kind of go through here. But yeah, I would say these units are just okay. Not anything I'd use. I think the Super Strike Trunks does have a potential better future, just because Saviors are a lot more limited. And I think as a floating support on Saviors, he does have value. But, like, yeah, the Goku and the Goten, like, Goku's family already has, like, a ton of good supports, right? So it's like, what team? Maybe Otherworld Warriors for that Goku, but then he's only supporting Goku family. So how many Goku family Otherworld Warriors are going to be running on an Otherworld Warriors team? And then at that point, if you're doing that, you might as well just run a Goku family team that's going to have a better leader and all that. So yeah, they're just a bit wonky. I get it. They're very theme-based, right? They're based around each other. They want to be run together. I think that the main value I see for these guys, like I said, is I think for units that are for events that require free-to-play units, like, yeah, this can be a good rotation, right? So, like, I haven't finished grinding out my EZA area for Ultimate Gohan. Like, having these now on my team for that is going to be very good. But outside of that, it's just like, I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Goku's got to get me some dodges here. We need a couple more dodges. 224k defense. We're on turn 8. So I believe now so actually he should get his high chance to dodge now, right? Starting from the 8th turn. Yep, so he has a high chance to evade. So he should have 50% dodge chance. So we definitely should be seeing some dodging here. But his attack stat is going to dip. I believe he lost 100% on his attack. So let's see what happens here. Yep, there's a dodge. Give me another dodge. Come on. Yep, okay. So now the dodge passive is built up. So yeah, you can see dip down to 2 mil. Now, I guess I can see value. Like, that's the thing. In a longer... Yeah, look at all the dodging now. Like, this is fantastic, right? And that's, you know, comboed because I put so much dodge in his him potential, plus he's got the built-in passive. So, like, I love, like, how he's dodging right now. The problem is that, like I said, in long events, it's not going to last very long. But, yeah, for these few turns, like, as a defensive dodging unit, I really like that. But once again, if I run a Goku family, I'm probably just going to run a UI Goku who's just dodging all the time anyways, and I don't have to wait for 8 turns. So, once again, it's all in context, right? And it depends on your box. Like, they're definitely, like, good enough to run in some events, right? But yeah, like I said, you have to either be in a really tight crunch or have a super limited box to really want to run these guys. I think they're just okay. Let me get one more turn with them, and then we'll kind of call it a video from there. But I wasn't really overly impressed, like attack stat wise. I think Goku defensive wise with the dodging, I think is kind of cool. I see Goku's passive really should have been reversed. It should have been high chance to dodge for the first 7 turns, build up the defense while you're dodging early in a fight, then let the dodge run out, and then you have the defense to defend the bosses that don't allow dodge. Like, they literally built that Goku in reverse. That's exactly what they did. His passive needs to be flipped around. That is my honest opinion there. They built him a little bit wonky there. Like, if you look at Tech Caulifla, like, that's the proper way you build that type of unit. Tech Caulifla, I mean, she just has unconditional dodge, but she has stacking defense. So the whole idea is she can dodge out through a long event while stacking her defense, and then her defense is viable by the time she can't dodge if you're prioritizing her attacking. That's the way that type of unit should be built, in my opinion. It's like that Tech Caulifla. Tech Caulifla, by the way, I don't know if they're just like never going to easy A her because she is so busted, but at some point, her and that STR Crowd got an easy A. Very excited for that because they're really good. Look at Goku now, though. Like, start to turn almost 300k defense with a defense raise on super. So, like, yeah, if you get the dodging with this Goku, I do think, guys, if you're serious about, like, if you like this Angel Goku and you think you're going to use them, I actually kind of think building full dodge is the way to go. Because if you can sneak those dodges in before the 8th turn and get that defense up, like, then we're cooking with this Goku. Because now at the end of this event, I kind of want to see, okay, this is type disadvantage here. Here's what I want. Don't super. Okay, here's what I want. Goku's getting his super attack right here, right? So he's going to get a defense raise. I actually want UI Goku to super him, and I want to not dodge, and I want to see what Goku takes type disadvantage here. Because his defense is actually going to be really good right now, like probably 400, like maybe pushing 400k right now. In addition to Dokkan, like, indicating whether you have guard or not. Let's see. Give me a super? No. Okay. In addition to Dokkan adding, like, something to indicate whether your guard is active or whatever, I would want something to indicate, oh, where was I going with it? Oh, I want it to indicate, like, for units that get defense on super, I just want there to be a way to check defense mid-turn. Like, I wish I could, like, pause right now mid-turn and actually check what Goku's defense was, because then it would be awesome just to see those calculations. But anyways, guys, there you go. There's the Goku and the Goten. I think they're, you know, they're okay. The Goku's definitely interesting. I think they just built him backwards, but they're definitely usable. So anyways, let me know what you think about this Goku and this Goten. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.